I'm gonna tell a story half-heartedly that Paul told me, about when he was in Russia. He might cut. He don't listen to this, so he's never gonna hear this. So he went
the man I'm not supporting.
Come on. The people closest to you never support. It's always strangers. But fam, he went to Adidas job. He had to interview Podolski. We all know who Podolski is.
Yeah, of course.
Podolski. Let me just cut a long story short. Podolski's come in, made a couple of racist jokes. Poe's laughed. Everyone's laughed.
How like racial banter funny?
Like he's come in. I think there's 2 black people and there's Poe.
Yeah.
But it's Adidas. So Podolski's come in. He's like, you
a rapper
Nigeria out. No, Nigeria out. Why are you lot still here? You stay so you can do the kits and be the kit man and blah blah blah. Then he was like the Poe. You could be my driver. What? He was like the Poe. You might could be my driver and blah. Like little banter was getting. But then
I don't know if that's banter.
Poe's rebuttal was like,
I'll drive man off the cliff.
No.
It's only because Poe is witty.
No, Poe's rebuttal was like, stop being racist, blah blah blah. But in Poe's head, he's thinking, all right, cool, I can do the typical black man thing and go mad, or I can be smart about it. So after everything's happened, Podolski carries on making the racist jokes. And then when
did you make the squad, pussy?
When Poe's coming to wrap it up, he just basically look. I can't explain it. When he explains it, it's mad.
Yeah.
But my little definition is basically he was just like, I've just finished the interview with the racist Podolski who used to play for Arsenal, and he's working for Adidas who used to support the Germans during the Holocaust, and he basically hotted up Adidas, Podolski,
banner,
everything.
Yeah.
And after that, Podolski was begging, apologizing, saying sorry. Adidas was begging, apologizing, saying sorry. And the reason why I'm saying this story is because this is Adidas. This is Podolski. He used to play for Arsenal. These are big people.
They don't want to be deemed as racist.
Poe is a big personality. We are personalities with our own rights, so we're gonna rise and get bigger. When we get into these spaces,
they don't want Poe to go on Twitter and put that out.
Now, when we go into these spaces and we put man in their place, they're gonna realize, right, you can't fuck with the man them, because we've gone up in the ends. We ain't gone up with silver spoons in our mouths around a bunch of white kids. We've gone up in the ends with a bunch of loads of different cultures, loads of different people, dangerous people.
And look at that example there, yeah.
Poe second Podolski.
Yeah.
No, but look at the example there. Like,
she had to chat to him after and be like, you need to take a joke, and then
no, but look about navigating spaces.
And he said he's not working. That's why he didn't go to the World Cup final. He was like, I'm not working with Adidas for the rest of the World Cup because you lot just stood there and didn't say nothing. And he said, he was like, I'm not working for the rest of the World Cup. Don't shout at me. Don't chat. Fam, they've been begging him. You're still going to America. But that shows you that man are getting into positions now where we have.
But that's because he understands the game, though.
I don't know. He also understands his value as well.
Yeah, his value. Exactly.
Now, Poe.
We all have value,
we can look and say Poe's done the right thing. But I'll be honest, if that's your first gig, I don't wrong the black man who doesn't. I won't get on Twitter and say you're a coon, whatever.
It's not his first gig though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what,
and there, what we was talking about earlier a second ago about navigating these spaces.
Yeah.
If that was Poe maybe 5-6 years ago, snuffing man. You ruin opportunities. But the snuff now is the financial snuff. I can ruin your perception, which could affect your pockets. Rather than hitting you physically, go close the interview. So you watch a 6-7 minute interview. You don't care about the first 10 questions. The most dynamic part of the interview is Poe's closing statement. And Podolski there with red face like, fuck.
I fucked that.
That's what you remember now. You don't remember all the wonderful quotes and questions that Poe had.
We're learning that from being in these spaces. So but street smarts is second to none in my opinion. Like you can learn everything, the fundamentals on life. And
that's a part of me. Sounds mad. I want my child to kind of grow up in the end, but I don't want them at the same time. I want them to be. I want them to go Peckham on a Saturday.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Pressure makes diamonds.
It is pressure bust pipes too. And I'm telling you, with that.
But I also don't want them to get stabbed. So I'm just mad.
You want them to grow up in ends and actually go through the shit, but you actually don't really want them to physically go through the shit. It's kind of about you. But the only way to go through it is you can't live vicariously. You have to live it yourself.
I've got 2 sisters. I want them to be able to like know what it's like to go out in Brixton on Saturday night, and I say I need you home at 2, and they can come home without any problems and like navigate that. And if she wants to go refill and get a patty at 1 o'clock in the morning, be able to do that without any problems. Not that I have you so sheltered and then you go uni
and then something happens
mad.
And then the most it's mad now, isn't it? Yeah, and
because then I can't control it because I ain't coming Wales.
and
they bump into Cardiff,
and that's why I love the ends, fam. The ends
it's mad.
Just, it's
but do you know how crazy you sound to people that don't end in ends? I love the ends so much, but it's so crazy when obviously like Mary.
It's because you made such the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, but you know what? I've grown up in ends, and I've got to an age where I've realised that fam, a lot of the things that man used to do in ends when I was younger are just.
Wow. Bro, I've seen
they're uncanny. They're ridiculous.
Unruly to the point where there's some things that I will never repeat. And
the thing is, and I never want
that stuff gets taken to the grave.
Yeah.
That's a certain man. When you get married, you can't give them the mic because they start talking. It's mad.
A lot of our content that we talk about that happens in the world has happened in ends. Has happened in ends, bro. I've seen everything in the ends. I've seen everything.
I've seen World War 4 in the ends.
There's nothing that you
think Putin and Trump got beef. They got beef in my
because they're not on front line. They give orders. I'm talking about real. Leng man,
Guns busting,
chasing man,
man
legging man,
Bro,
trying to leg man down.
I've seen
vibe,
people
like.
lose their homes in ends. I've seen people get
man's homes get burned
knocked in
down.
the ends. I've seen people get shot in ends.
Yeah.
I've seen everything in ends.
I've seen man get killed, fam.
It's all in ends.
It's all in ends.
All in ends.
Pedophilia in ends.
Like I really
Facts.
reckon that Donald Trump ain't
And
seen
you
a
know
man
what?
get shanked.
Facts.
I feel like we
I
need
ain't
to
seen
be
that
the
in
leaders.
there.
I feel like we are getting into a weird place
Trump ain't seen a
where
man get shanked.
the people that haven't experienced much
Yeah.
are leading the narrative.
Yeah.
And they're making people like, not us, because I'm not going to say everyone's done fuckery. I've done fuckery in my life.
Yeah.
But people that have come from this ground level and coming up, and a lot of them, like, we get to a level where people are trying to use things from the past against you. But you need to understand that that past is a part of what created you today.
Yeah.
And who you are today is very special because you've come from a place of fuckery.
And
Pressure
pressure
makes diamonds.
Yeah.
These people are coming from a place of niceties and silver spoons in their mouth.
Daffodils.
They will never
But you know
identify
what's
with your
mad, though?
struggle.
We are so biased towards because what you're saying, Scripps, I believe in everything you're saying. But them man over there in the hills, they're like raw. Out here is kind of.
But you know what's
them
so-
man go
but
for
you know
the
what's so
ends is
mad?
crazy.
But-
But yeah,
but-
you get me? Like they might be saying the same thing
But
that
you know
we're
what's so-
saying on their level.
No, but
you get what I'm saying? Like,
no,
they've never
but
been through
you
this.
get what, like-
They've never
Because
been through
earlier, because we were
Them
talking
man-
about our experiences.
Yeah,
and their experiences may be different.
I'm saying, Scripps.
No,
Yeah, but what are their experiences?
This is what I'm talking about. Because I'm talking about.
don't
General, I'm
know.
talking about. I went to college in Finchley, and man, I tell him I live in Tottenham, and man, are like, "Why you live in Tottenham? Aren't you scared?" Like those people,
Yeah.
like people that weren't
We can
from
say, right,
ends,
you're coming from
and they
the
live
outside,
in
board.
out of
Bruv,
ends.
What'd you go for
Bruv.
over there? We don't
Listen,
know because we
when
ain't been there.
when I first went to uni, I moved into halls. I was the only black Donny, black person in halls, So I was like, oh yeah, I'm from London, and everyone was from outside of London. Oh, have you been shot? Have you been stabbed? First kind of questions that I was getting.
No, but Vans, in that instance right there, I'm stealing all your cereal, everything. That's how payback time, slave trade.
You've given me that, innit?
Yeah,
You've
but-
given me that.
yeah,
You
yeah.
said,
But you see what that was, yeah?
Yeah, cool.
Like
Let's
none
go.
of them had anything that I wanted. They didn't have anything that I wanted.
Bear carbonara and that.
Usually, yeah, man, them things.
But I'm like, raw, like.
Is that real? That's how they think.
But I think sometimes,
They're
yeah,
treating
and like on a
London
certain
as,
level,
like,
we
they thought it was
romanticize our
Baghdad.
struggle as if that
needs to- but it
that
needs
no,
to
but
be
no, I
romanticised.
understand why. But I think we also need to remember that shit shouldn't be normal,
I was just
bro.
gonna say that.
It shouldn't be
It's not
normal,
what we
and that's why what Boat is saying about the other side, and they're like, right over here is nice and that.
Yeah.
Our shops close at 10:30. Obviously, we go shop 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
but
but
in our end, you don't want to be out at 4 or 5 in the
I'm
morning.
gonna lie
like
to you.
that.
I'm out of
No,
4.
so we- so we-
I'm
I
Yeah,
wanna
but no,
be-
but
I wanna
screams,
be out at 4 or 5 in the morning.
screams.
Depending
There's a
on what I'm doing, I wanna
comfortability.
be out,
But if
like,
screams,
know
if you
that.
come to my ends, you're not gonna go out 4 or 5 in the morning. If I come to your ends, I'm not gonna do it.
yeah,
You can be. I ain't coming to your ends in sliders.
yeah,
My shoes are tied
right.
tight. How are you a roadman? You wearing sliders? I don't understand these shoes,
bro,
bro.
the Air Force
You're a
is
roadman with
mad
sliders.
tight.
Listen,
Man are trying to do swag with the laces tied off. My hair, I tie your thing tight.
Yeah,
Because you never know you got to do 10 toes.
But you're so mad. I feel like when it comes to black narratives,
Yeah.
and that's what we're always fighting for. Even though I think it's trash, and I think the black narrative is trash. I feel like black is actually a thing. It's a thing that our oppressors gave to us, and we just hung on to. Like, yeah, man, we're all black, but we're
Yeah.
not. And that kind of cancels out all of our different experiences and all of our
Yeah.
differences and cultures and that. But as black, quote unquote, people,
Yeah.
I feel like we're in the danger of a lot of people that haven't experienced the struggle speaking about the struggle and
Of course.
standing at the forefront of black people to explain.
That's why
how
we
they
check
can
anybody. That's why we
struggle.
check everyone. We should check them. So like,
Is it-
we
you have
were
to,
talking
because
about
at the end of
Akala. Akala, like, and all I was saying on the podcast, I was saying, who's his elders? Who's he sat with? I know he has got them, but anytime we shouldn't just immediately just go, yeah, that's the guy, purely because all he's done is he's not better than you, he's just more learned.
Yeah.
It's like the Donny that's I got 10 A stars. You just read more, innit?
But you know
You
I
absorb more information.
Do you know I love Akala? Because he doesn't tell anyone how to be. He doesn't tell you how you should live your life.
Yeah, of
he
course
just
not.
comes and speaks his truth and spreads information.
Do you see what
and-
he posted up today?
What did he say?
Well, the one of the blogs posted up, and he was basically just saying to people when they see him out in the club, like, don't feel like you have to talk to man about politics, innit?
Big man, we're here talk about
Like,
backs.
no,
Look,
'cause he was- yeah,
fam,
that's
get to
what-
the nitty gritty.
that's
We're in
what
the
he was
dance,
saying.
bro.
No, that's what he
Man's
was
in there
saying.
trying to do a black struggle. Big man.
No, that's
Vibes
right.
can't tell who's running right now,
Fam,
bro.
That's what he's saying. He's in there. He's like,
And he's
yo,
from the ends, you know.
He's like, yo, like when I
It
can
makes it
go
seem
out.
like
don't-
he's not interested in girls, you know.
Yeah, no, because they're saying people
like-
are
Because
asking
you
him.
honestly want-
I think about it.
him,
Do
yo,
you know
why
is,
is
one thing.
is he a man that's married? Has he got kids? He's out here.
Let me see you hold
Especially if you're a woke individual, you're getting pussy as well.
And he's mixed race.
And you got dreads.
been through
He's
madness.
definitely fucking.
This is
Akala's
such
having
a
sex.
difference.
Man could go Edinburgh.
That's reality.
Mixed
Bruv.
race youths, they grew up going through some shit when I was younger. Like,
Bruv,
the mums and the dads. It was just.
He's from a proper like old school mixed race background where like the mum side of the family don't fuck with him.
Yeah,
I'm glad he put that up because he shouldn't be surprised that people want to come and speak to him about that shit.
No, but
that's
that one.
Yeah, no, that's what. He hasn't even released the album. That's his forefront at the moment. Yeah.
The
book, everything.
I'll be honest though, that wasn't even the point I was trying to make, but obviously you lot.
Yeah, no.
No,
Smokes.
It's related, but like there.
1 second. Hey, listen.
No, I never get to finish what was man really.
Can me give a moment to Smokes for his patience? Because I listen sometimes, yeah. I listen sometimes, yeah. And I can hear boat going off, and I'm like, that's the Nigerian boat coming out. I can see it's coming out. It's coming out. And Smokes is there, yeah.
What you lot just done?
Look at my
he
face.
got it. What you lot just done? You lot just done a whole topic about something I wasn't even.
And you know what it is? They're never going to change. That's the beauty. Don't ever change.
You lot just made a point.
But to boat, nothing happened. This is normal.
You know what? In DMD, the chest wins.
Yeah.
Whatever they want to say with their chest, it's a person who speaks.
Just got the loudest voice.
Don't get twisted. Because certain times I try and say stuff and I put my hands up and.
No, I see. When I see Skip do that,
I take your hands up a time.
One time I had up for 15 minutes.
Remember how they both had their hands up?
Different content.
I was looking at them like, raw.
I just got to take the L cards. My chest wasn't big enough today. Let me just sit back.
Man up, but Smokes is being a victim. Sometimes Smokes with no fam.
Smokes is
the episode when Smokes was dishing out shut ups like suck your mum.
Yeah.
I was like, this ain't.
You know so mad.
That wasn't just for free. I think it was more
No,
in there.
and then when I saw the photo, he was in there. I saw Big Man. I was like,
Yeah.
fam, you have to box him.
Do you know why Smokes is the worst? Smokes is the worst because
Shout
Smokes
out
will
Big
interrupt
Bro.
you and then complain about you interrupting him too.
No, but like, Scripps, you're not listening.
But then I was talking to him.
No, but you know what it is? You know when I say that they're not listening? I will be in the middle of saying something.
Listen.
I will be in the middle of saying something, and then they will jump on a point that I'm saying that I'm not even trying to make the point of.
No, I can't lie. That incident was my fault because you brought up a car.
You know what's so mad?
I just went to Vibes Cartel.
Do you know what's so mad about that? That happens to me as well.
No.
I feel like that happens to everyone. Everyone. I feel like
I'm not
it's
saying
just the man. Them we got nasty.
Big man, let's be honest. It happens to me the most.
I don't know. I feel like you complain about it the most, but whether it happens the most.
All those vocal.
Yeah, he's the most vocal.
Yeah, like man interrupt. I'm gonna let you know you interrupt, man. I'm not quiet.
Can we draw it to a close then and just go to what
you were saying about Akala? Sorry for interrupting you.
I'm done with that. I'm gonna do dilemmas now because I don't. Yeah, it's long.
Can we do bang of the week?
I got dilemmas. Yeah, we'll do bang of the week.
Yeah, no. He put his trainers on. Mentally, he's checked out.
Yeah, no. Bang of the week. Bang of the week. What happened?
Dilemmas.
No, got you, Smokes.
No, dilemma has to happen because this was waiting from last week, and you are here, so
My brother was waiting for me now. I had to.
Phone's got the good charger. That's why you know.
You know, because my charge, that's why.
I pay for the shit, nigga.
Nigga. Do you know how much Apple costs, bro?
I lie.
They got me by the nuts. The white man.
God.
Alright, boom. Said, please don't read my name out.